You don't announce your status. You expose it. Every single day. Through your habits. Your habits reveal your rank long before your words ever do. The way you wake up. The way you move. The way you respond. The way you spend your time when nobody is watching. That's your real position. Weak men try to signal status. Strong men build it quietly through repetition. You can fake confidence for 5 minutes. You cannot fake discipline for 5 years. You can pretend to be serious in conversation. You cannot pretend through routine. Your daily behavior exposes your internal hierarchy. Do you control your impulses, or do they control you? Do you execute when tired, or negotiate with yourself? Do you maintain structure, or collapse under mood? Rank is not about money. It is not about followers. It is not about how loud you speak. Rank is about internal order. High-rank men have internal structure. Low-rank men have emotional chaos. The difference is visible instantly. Watch how a man reacts when challenged. Watch how he spends idle time. Watch how he handles boredom. Watch how he treats small responsibilities. Those micro behaviors reveal macro positioning. A man who cannot control small habits cannot hold high authority. Because authority requires stability. Stability requires discipline. Discipline requires repetition. And repetition reveals who you truly are. Most men want higher status. Few are willing to live the habits that justify it. They want respect without routine. Influence without structure. Results without repetition. But habits are the silent scoreboard. They track everything. Your body shows your discipline. Your schedule shows your priorities. Your environment shows your standards. You don't rise by talking about ambition. You rise by repeating behaviors that most men avoid. In the next part, we break down why habits create invisible hierarchy between men, even before success appears. Hierarchy between men is not decided in public. It's decided in private routines. Before income. Before recognition. Before visible success. Rank begins with standards. And standards are enforced through habits. High-rank men operate from internal order. They wake up on time not because they feel motivated, but because their structure demands it. They train not because they're inspired, but because discipline is non-negotiable. They protect focus because distraction is beneath their standard. Low-rank men operate from emotion. They wake up based on mood. They work based on energy. They improve only when they feel pressure. And pressure-based growth is unstable. You can always detect a man's rank by his relationship with discomfort. High-rank men lean into discomfort early. Low-rank men avoid it until it becomes unavoidable. That delay costs them positioning. Small habits compound silently. Showing up daily compounds. Tracking progress compounds. Keeping promises compounds. So does skipping. So does procrastinating. So does emotional reactivity. Every repeated behavior is a vote. And those votes build identity. Identity builds perception. Perception builds hierarchy. That's why two men can start in the same place and separate dramatically over time. Not because one had more motivation, but because one built structure and the other built excuses. The man who maintains small standards consistently will always outrank the man who performs intensity occasionally. Intensity is loud. Consistency is silent. But consistency builds leverage. High-rank men reduce randomness in their lives. They decide once. They automate discipline. They remove chaos. Low-rank men live in fluctuation. Some weeks productive. Some weeks invisible. That instability is visible even before results show. Because stability signals authority. And authority signals rank. In the next part, we break down the specific habits that silently elevate or expose you. Your rank is exposed in small, unglamorous behaviors. Not in big speeches. Not in public statements. In repetition. Look at how you start your morning. Do you grab your phone before you grab control? That reveals rank. Do you train only when convenient? That reveals rank. Do you finish what you start or abandon when bored? That reveals rank. High-rank men close loops. Low-rank men leave them open. High-rank men maintain order in their environment. Low-rank men tolerate disorder. And environment always mirrors internal structure. If your space is chaotic, your focus is chaotic. If your schedule is random, your discipline is random. Another indicator is how you handle time. High-rank men respect it. Low-rank men consume it. Hours disappear scrolling, reacting, commenting, watching. That is not rest. That is drift. And drift lowers position. High-rank men also guard their body. Not for aesthetics. For authority. Because physical neglect signals internal neglect. Sloppy posture. Inconsistent sleep. Uncontrolled diet. These are not minor issues. They communicate instability. Rank is also revealed in speech. Do you talk more than you execute? Do you announce plans instead of proving them? Do you argue to win ego points? High-rank men conserve words. Low-rank men broadcast noise. Silence under control signals power. Reactivity signals insecurity. Another habit that exposes rank is your relationship with discomfort. When something is hard, do you lean in or delay? Do you schedule difficult tasks first or escape into easy ones? Leaders attack friction early. Low-rank men postpone friction until it becomes pressure. And pressure exposes weakness. Your habits are not neutral. They are constantly ranking you. Every day you either reinforce authority or erode it. The brutal truth is this: you don't fall in rank suddenly. You slide. Through skipped routines. Through tolerated excuses. Through minor compromises repeated daily. High-rank men don't allow small compromises to accumulate. They correct early. They maintain standards even when no one is watching. Because rank is not assigned. It is built. And in the final part, we close this by breaking down how to intentionally elevate your rank through deliberate habit design instead of hoping status follows ambition. Here is the uncomfortable reality. You don't choose your rank with ambition. You reveal it with repetition. Every habit you tolerate is a statement about who you are willing to be. Every standard you lower becomes visible in your posture, your speech, your results. Rank is not declared. It is detected. And detection happens through patterns. High-rank men design their habits intentionally. They don't drift into routine. They choose it. They choose sleep discipline. They choose physical training. They choose focused work blocks. They choose controlled speech. They choose emotional regulation. Not because it looks impressive, but because it builds internal order. Internal order radiates outward. It shows in how they walk into rooms. It shows in how they hold silence. It shows in how they respond under pressure. You can sense it before they speak. Low-rank men try to compensate externally. Louder opinions. Flashier gestures. Stronger claims. But underneath, their habits betray them. Inconsistency leaks through. Chaos leaks through. Weak routines create weak positioning. The brutal truth is this: if your habits are average, your rank will be average. If your habits are unstable, your authority will be unstable. If your habits are disciplined, your presence will carry weight. You don't rise in hierarchy because you demand respect. You rise because your behavior makes disrespect irrational. And that only happens when your standards are unshakable. If you want to elevate your rank, don't start with image. Start with structure. Fix your mornings. Fix your health. Fix your time blocks. Fix your speech. Remove habits that signal weakness. Install habits that signal control. Because over time, habits compound into identity. Identity compounds into perception. Perception compounds into influence. And influence determines rank. Your habits are always speaking. The only question is what they are saying about you.